Well, we are so excited to kick off a new series with Denver Urban Gardens. And today, Jungle Judy herself is taking us around the West Wash Park Community Garden. Let's meet the community and get some gardening and watering tips that might help your garden thrive this summer. Take a look.
Hey, Jungle Judy, thank you so much for having me here. This is amazing.
Oh, it's absolutely my delight to speak with you.
Yes, well, it's such a beautiful day to be here at the Wash Park Community Garden, West Wash Park Community Garden, rather. And it's just, you know, it's so gorgeous. Colorado is such a great place to be able to grow so many amazing things. Tell me a little bit about why this garden is so special.
Well, this garden is so special because we have people that come from all over the country, all over the world. They not only bring their gardening techniques, gardening of all ages, but we also have a food donation plot and a great system of volunteering. So people not only volunteer to maintain different areas of the garden, but they also volunteer to help novice gardeners get started in the best way possible for success.
Excellent, and that's what we all want, especially those of us who aren't necessarily used to gardening, right? So tell us a little bit about, you know, gardening, especially when it comes to growing things, fruits, vegetables. I know I have a jalapeno plant at home and it's my pride and joy, but I'm just never sure if I'm doing things right.
So, you know, gardening is a lifelong process. That's what I like to tell my gardeners. And if you want to be successful, there are a couple of things that are really important to know. First of all, one of the many different ways that you can grow things up. Vertical gardening exposes them to sunlight. So here we've got some spring peas with some trellises. Lightly, once a week, do what I call cultivating, such as scratching the surface around the base of the plants, not messing with those wonderful roots. And then when you water, bend down low to the ground, and then you want to put some straw around this to keep it nice and cool. So you can see how that opens up our heavy clay soil. One of the biggest things that challenges gardeners in Colorado, which is our late May all through June hail, which decimates the garden as soon as we get it planted. So this is a fairly new thing available to home gardeners. This is hail cloth, commercial hail cloth, which, as you can see, has got a netting in it. And they've just used some clips here to staple it down to some tomato support cages, and this should adequately support their plants.
When you come out here personally and you see everybody out here gardening, how does it make you feel?
Oh my goodness, I touch the earth. You know, it's a feeling of just being not only at one, but being where I'm supposed to be. So what I love about this garden is that, and gardens in general, one of the best parts that I love about community gardening versus growing at home is that it really is people growing in a spirit of common unity, bringing their ideas, bringing their viewpoints, so everybody has something to offer.
This was the first year I grew everything in my little condo up in Capitol Hill. I bought a little light tent and a light, and started everything, the tomatoes, peppers, you know, the garlic and so on. Obviously I started last year, but I was wildly successful. Being attentive is a good part of gardening. Like, this is dill, I'll leave that in. We've got my beans coming up. They'll find this little trellis and they'll go all the way up. We've got some broccoli going here. Gotta get the weeds out from under them. And we have a whole bunch of peas and beans and favas. I don't know.
What I'd like to show you is, this is garden-made compost. This is most amazing. This is what I want to sit in to die for. It feels like coffee grounds. It has some straw in it. This is far superior to anything that you can buy in a sack to amend your soil. This is not Miracle-Gro. This is what improves the soil structure to promote healthy roots and will make your water last a lot longer, because compost can hold water like a wring-out sponge. As we'll find, there's no one right way to garden. So whether you've never put a seed in the soil or whether you've been gardening for 20, 30 years, there's always something new to learn. What I like to say is, I've been gardening my whole lifetime. Hopefully I will make a different mistake the next year, not the same one.
I like that. That's a good motto for life in general, I think, right?
Yeah.
Never make the same mistake twice. Excellent. If people want to get involved, learn more about Doug, how do they do that?
So they can get on our website, which is https.doug.org. You can get on our community platform, our gardening platform, which is https.community.org.
Okay, excellent.
And be sure to tune in all season long for more gardening tips. You can learn more about Denver Urban Gardens or even find a location near you by heading to doug.org. That's DUG.org.